I mean, when you're working, usually when you're working a 9 to 5, you get scheduled breaks. So if you can get scheduled breaks on your job and still get paid, then the same should apply to you outside of work. Hey everyone, welcome to another video. My name is Desirae.Ofori. If you don't already know who I am, I'm a married, stay-at-home mom of two. I own an art business called Decalease Art Studio, and I also love sharing bits of my life while encouraging women across the world along the way. So today I'm just cooking up something really quick before I have to go and pick up the kiddos from school. This is a sausage, bean, chili, spaghetti alternative that I don't know, we've made up. We've been making this for years since I got married, and I don't know. It's just an easy, quick meal to put together. I pair it with rice, and I'm about to show you what else you could put in it. Okay, so that's cooking over there. Like I said, I had sausage. I had the dark red kidney beans. I have the Prego sauce right here. And of course, you can make all of this stuff more natural. You can use fresh beans. You can make your sauce from scratch. You can get healthier sausage or just use a different meat like chicken. You could even do that kind of like making chili. You can add different other kind of beans if you want to do that. And then sometimes we would add, if I don't have beans, sometimes we would add frozen vegetables like the corn, the diced corn, not diced corn, diced carrots, the green beans, that mix. Sometimes we will add that in there with the sausage. It's just kind of like whatever you want. So you have your meat, you have your sauce, and that's kind of a different way. Instead of making spaghetti with ground meat, you can use like chunks or diced meat instead. So that's a super quick and easy meal that we made from time to time. When we first got married, we made it more and more, but as the kids have gotten older, we haven't made it that much. So maybe once a month, if that, we make it. But yeah, that's dinner. All right, so back in my office, like I said, I have a few minutes before I have to go pick up my kiddos. I just wanted to come and sit down and share something that my grandmother told me today, which is kind of making me feel a little bit more like, okay, we don't have to do all the things all the time at the same time. She was telling me that I need to rest. Like, it's okay. Basically, it's okay for me to rest. That, like, I'm super ambitious. I have a lot on my plate. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I have a business that I'm trying to build up. I have an online, platform trying to do like the podcast, do YouTube videos, social media. Like, I'm showing up for a lot of different people and things at the same time, and it can be tiring. And she asked me, like, do you ever take out time for yourself? Do you take rest? Do you sit on the couch? Do you read a book? Do you go outside and just take time for yourself? And I was glad that I could actually say yes. The day before yesterday, I was not feeling well. I wasn't sick. I just, in the last few days, have been having really low energy, and also tired because in the middle of the night I've been getting up to deal with back pain that happens in the middle of the night sometimes. It's interrupted my sleep, kind of like you're sleeping well, and then you have to wake up to, feed your baby or take care of your kid in the middle of the night because they're sick or whatever. And that just really interrupts your sleep. As a matter of fact, we've had to wake up even a couple more times because, we've had to take care of some things in the middle of the night with the kiddos. So, my sleep has been interrupted. And on top of, like, just mentally, I have a lot on my brain of different things that I'm working through. I've been feeling like kind of guilty, like I shouldn't be resting. There's so much that I have to do, but I also understand the importance of rest, that if I don't rest, then I could get really sick, or I could spiral out of control with my mental health, and then it's just going to be like even harder to pull myself out. So I just wanted to share with you like the importance of taking rest and not having mom guilt about it. I talked to my friend about this earlier in the week, just like the importance of taking time for yourself and that it's okay to take a break, because if you don't, you will crack. You will have a tantrum. You might have a meltdown. You may end up doing things that you normally wouldn't want to do because you're just not in the space and the mind frame to be able to make better decisions because you are tired. So I just want to encourage you real quick with that. Just be encouraged to take the break when you need it. When your body is feeling tired, give yourself time to break. It could be for 15 minutes. It could be for 30 minutes. It could be for however long you want. I mean, when you're working, usually when you're working a 9 to 5, you get scheduled breaks. So if you can get scheduled breaks on your job and still get paid, then the same should apply to you outside of work. That just came to me. I don't know who that was for, but that should help with the guilt. If you could be on the job and get scheduled breaks, you get your 15, you get your 10, you get your lunch break, and still get paid for that time, why shouldn't you be able to still do that for yourself outside of work? You need the break in order to regroup, let go of whatever is going on, set your mind on something else so that you can just, you know what you do when you take a break. I'm drawing a blank right now. I probably need another break. But, just do that. And I was just so glad that I could tell her like that. I totally got off topic. But I'm so glad that I was able to tell her that, yes, the day before, I actually took a 3-hour nap. And it felt so good and it was so needed. And I did feel like, man, there was a lot of stuff that I could have done. But I needed that nap and I felt so much better when I did. And so now my mind is beginning to feel a bit more clearer. This is the perk. This is the luxury. This is the privilege of being a stay-at-home mom and having your own business. Well, a business that is not really... I'm in a waiting period right now. People always ask, how's business? It's business. It's going. I'm in a slow season right now, and I have learned that to take advantage of those slow seasons to refuel, to maybe see where you need to pivot and just take advantage of what else you can do or how much you can rest during those low seasons, because there will be a time when things will pick back up again and you've got to have like that energy and the momentum to be able to go. And the same thing with your kids. I'm more intentional about taking breaks and not doing too much if I can help it before picking up the kids, especially if I know I'm going to have them for like long periods of time by myself. Like if I'm going to be solo parenting for an extended amount of time, then I know that I need to be able to have my rest or take a break or whatever, so that I can do whatever it is that I want to do for me and get that out of the way, so that when I have them, like I can fully focus, or try to focus as much as I can with them and not feel like, oh, but I really want to be doing this instead. I really want to be doing that instead. I'm so tired. I just wish they would go to sleep. Like I try to do as much as I can by myself without them, so that by the time I do get them, I have the energy and what I need in order to do so. And God knows I needed that yesterday, because yesterday was rough parenting wise. But I am so glad, that God knew, girl, go take that rest, go sleep. Because what you're about to deal with, it's going to need all the energy that you can muster and take for you to stay sane and try to be gentle and just try to be in your right mind, because what's about to come is crazy. And that's the word. When you are in your waiting season, when it's calm and it's quiet, I'm going to end with this. Take it for what it's worth. Milk it. Get all that you can during that time to refuel yourself, because what's about to come, it's going to need you at your full capacity. You can't have your battery drained for what's about to come. You need to be at 100%. And like my battery is now saying I got 15%. So I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Let me know if you can relate to this. And I love you so much. Bye.